And my video cut off, but I'm going to go ahead and splice this part of the video back into part one of this video. I think I was talking about the sound system. And like I said, it's a decent sounding system. You get pretty clean highs, well-defined mids, decent amount of bass. It does have a subwoofer underneath the driver's seat. I mean, I'm sitting on top of the subwoofer. It's down here somewhere. Maybe I'll be able to show it to you. And also, so this is a good aftermarket sound system. It's decent, but it's not like one of those $5,000 upgrades. It's not like a Bang & Olufsen system. That's a brand, Bang & Olufsen. They put those in Mercedes and BMWs, I believe, where they have like 19 speakers around the cabin. You know, they'll have a speaker up here and 2 speakers down there, maybe a tweeter there, a speaker back here. You know, this looks to me like a 6-speaker system. Like I said, there's speakers. You got your mid-range speaker there, your tweeters up here, and then back here you got speakers down there in the door. So I mean, like I said, it sounds good. Let's just look at this system real quick. I'm not going to get too in depth into it. Camera, show guidelines on or off. This does have navigation. I don't know much about it. I use Android, so I use my phone, but I don't know much about this. But I'm going to go ahead and push these buttons here. A little bit of a delay. I believe it's because it's trying to load the information. Maybe there's not a lot of processing behind this unit, but search by. Let's just. Yeah, that's to be expected. You know, it's got to go through a bunch of data, so it's not as snappy as I would like it to be. But you know, I like it. I've seen a lot worse, and I'm just trying to find ways to where I could just navigate around this. Okay, so it's snappy enough. You go to audio, it responds right away. Under the audio controls, nothing too fancy. No fancy processing, no DSP stuff. You know, treble, balance, fade, speed, sensitive, volume. Pretty basic stuff, but it's snappy. You know, the one thing that pisses people off about cars when they buy them is, at least with me, is when I'm driving around and I'm trying to navigate through this while I'm driving and there's a delay. It just infuriates me. But this, yeah, this is snappy. It gets around just fine. I like it. Okay. What's another thing that I can look at? This guy is just staring at me. Just okay, whatever, dude. Let me do my review. On the screen here, I think there's a way that you can navigate through that menu and that menu, but I'm on my lunch break right now. I don't want to waste my lunch break. I will go in the back seat for you though. I'm 5'10". This seat's adjusted for me. I'm 5'10". And let's go in here. Looks like he's got a car cover. He's got a couple dogs. And then get in, and plenty of room. This is plenty of room. I'm 5'10". I'm leaning back. My knees aren't even touching the seats. Plenty of room back here. Let's see what kind of goodies you get. You get a couple cup holders here. Yep, a couple cup holders. I think this retracts. Yeah, that's kind of fancy. And then you get, God, it is dark. I do apologize. A cup holder in each door pocket. And yeah, oh shit handle here and oh shit handle there. Yeah, it's a nice place to be back here. Map pockets. Who cares about map pockets, right? All right, let's see what this truck could do when I take it on the road. All right, so I am going to find a place where I could floor it to try to give you a quick 0 to 60. This truck, when it comes to the specifications, I believe it's the class leader. I know that much. It's the it leads the class in horsepower and torque. It's more powerful than the Toyota Tacoma. It's definitely more powerful than the GMC Canyon or Chevy Colorado. All right. I kind of feel like I'm missing a truck that's in this segment. I keep forgetting to mention a certain truck, but I don't know. When this light turns green, I'm just gonna mash it, and hopefully I don't get pulled over. So I believe this is a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it's 261 horsepower, and I believe 281 foot-pounds of torque. And that is more than adequate for a truck of this size. You know, you're not going to be towing any giant trailers with this truck. It's just a V6, but like I said, it's a leader in its class. And I'm just trying to think of things to talk about while I'm stuck at this red light. So, yeah. Just on my way to the vape shop while I run errands on my break. Oh, here we go. Let's mash it. This guy got in my way. Oof. Pretty good. Plenty of... Oh, and there's the vape shop. Alright. I don't want to get pulled over. That was pretty good. Got a little bit of a tire squeal at the rear tires. Let me try that again. I'm gonna do a little U-turn over here. The ride is very comfortable, and the road noise is at a minimum. The suspension, it's very compliant. It's not overly bouncy. I've been in some compact trucks where the suspension, it feels like you're on a bed of springs every time you go over like a minor imperfection on the road. Now this is a slight downhill, so I don't know if I'll be able to do a, well, this is kind of downhill, yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to do a 0 to 60. I'll just do a 20 to 60. How's that? And 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Oh, good downshift. Oh, man. Yeah. Plenty of power in this thing. Plenty of power. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else to talk about. I just want to sum up my review, I guess. I believe that the MSRP on this, I think it's the second to the top trim. The Pro 4X is the second to the top trim. I think the top trim is the SL. And I think, generally speaking, rule of thumb is, in order to get into a Nissan Frontier, it's generally about $5,000 to $7,000 less than a Toyota Tacoma. So I think my friend bought this for about $35,000 or $36,000, which is pretty good, because for a comparably equipped Toyota Tacoma, I believe you're gonna be running $39,000 to $40,000. So this is a good, I believe, a second option to a Toyota Tacoma. You know, I don't want to piss off all you Tacoma fanboys out there. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I prefer the Toyota Tacoma to this Frontier, but a Toyota Tacoma is also more expensive. But when it comes to the utility and the capabilities, this thing, like I said, it's above the Toyota Tacoma in horsepower and torque. So yeah, enough about the Tacoma. We're talking about this Frontier. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this review. I hope you liked it, and peace out.